This is Sherwood Forest, right in the very heart of England. Now, far from it being used by outlaws to hide in, it is now a conservation area for old trees like this to be looked after and new trees to be planted. Today we're going to be looking at the human efforts to stop climate change and protect our environment. Most of this area is used as a habitat by a lot of woodland creatures. All you have to do is have sharp eyes and sharp ears to capture them. This centuries-old tree is a prime example of what the park rangers and the conservationists do here. Without their help, this tree could have fallen down years ago. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Andy Boroff. I'm a ranger here. I've worked here now for 34 years and as a countryside ranger working for the Notts County Council.
You say conservation, what does that involve?
Well, it's really looking after the forest. It can be sort of lowly things like just doing the litter sometimes, emptying the bins. But it's also keeping an eye on the site because it's quite a precious place, as you can imagine, Sherwood Forest, as part of the history and also the natural history, and it means a lot to people. So we're really to look after that.
Ranger, what does that involve?
It actually goes back a long way, as far as medieval days. A ranger was really to make sure that the site was being looked after by the visitors or people that came into the park. But we do conservation work, we can do litter picking, emptying the bins, but it's also talking to people and trying to explain really what the forest's about.
When you say conservation work, what exactly does that involve?
We manage the forest in various ways. We have cattle coming into the site to control bracken. We might be getting volunteer groups in to do work on site, such as looking after getting rid of some of the Himalayan balsam. We've also got some Japanese knotweed that we're looking after. Sycamores have come encroaching into the park, but it's really looking after the well-being of the forest.
Well, we've seen the visitor centre as we came in. How exactly is that here? How did this set up and how was it funded?
Set up by the Countryside Commission. It was actually because of the Countryside Act, 1968 Countryside Act, and that allowed councils to get funding to set up a visitor centre. And really that was because there was a number of people coming to the site, but there's nothing here to protect it or explain about the forest. It set up in 1976, so officially opened in 1976, and it was money from the Countryside Commission which helped to set up the place. And then we've got money from the rest of the time that was taken up by the Notts County Council, and now Natural England actually put some money into the management of the site as well.
There's lots of visitors here that are here today and throughout the year. What exactly can they do to contribute to the effort here, and what can they do like at home to contribute to conservation and protecting the planet?
I think the main thing is volunteering, but also think of the site as quite a precious place. You know, don't drop your litter, don't light fires, don't have a barbecue on a red hot sunny day when it's nice and dry, you know, and don't drive your motorbike around the park, which can be a bit of a problem. And it is, yeah, respect it for what it is, really.
Thank you very much. Thank you for helping.
Okay.
Before we finish today, I've brought us 15 miles away to a park on the outskirts of Mansfield to show you that even the biggest trees start somewhere small. Now I want you to go home and think about that. Think about what small things you can do to protect the future, what you can do for conservation, what you can do for the environment. Thank you very much.